Welcome to today's program, Success Strategies for Automated AR Invoicing, brought to you by the Accounts Receivable Network and Esker. My name is Kelly, and I will be your conference moderator for today's program.
Great. Thank you, Kelly. In today's presentation, we're going to focus on ways to automate your customer invoicing in a practical way. It's not very realistic to think that all of your customers are going to move to electronic invoicing easily and quickly. The truth is, some people still want to receive paper invoices. This presentation is going to show you how your company can go electronic with your customer invoicing on day one, while allowing your customers to adapt to this new way of invoicing at their own pace. Okay, so to start off, let's take a look at an overview of the reasons why now is the time to stop using paper and optimize customer invoice processing. First of all, companies need to just eliminate inefficient manual steps. It's really time to look at the size and the role and the structure of your staff, especially if your business has high indirect labor costs. Think about it. How much actual time does your staff spend printing off invoices and manually handling them, not to mention folding, stamping, etc.? Another thing to look at is this concept of document bundling. So oftentimes businesses don't pursue electronic invoicing because their processes call for the need to send proof of delivery, terms and conditions, product specs, or other types of documents along with the invoice, more or less as a complete billing package. Companies think, that's too much to automate. But with a solution like ours, you can collect and store related documents to the invoice and then send that billing package without all the manual collation of it, and send it in a range of formats according to specific customer preferences. And again, these formats can include postal mail, email, or other electronic channels, or a combination of those. By automating this document bundling, instead of relying on manual methods, businesses can reduce costs and increase the speed and improve the quality of the information exchanged with customers and suppliers. This ultimately results in greater efficiency, profitability, and of course, the ROI. For the different components of automated customer invoicing, let's start with the mail portion first. As I talked about before, some customers are just going to want to still receive their invoices through postal mail. So the mail component of the Esker AR automation solution allows you to do real-time mailing. So it takes you the same amount of time to send 5 documents via postal mail as it would 5,000. It doesn't matter. We also offer tracking and archiving down to the individual invoice. So let's not kid ourselves. The migration to e-invoicing can be slow. So why is that? According to leading industry analysts, really only about 1 of 6 invoices is currently sent electronic. And there can be low adoption rates for many reasons. Reasons such as customers' data is poorly organized, maybe systems aren't integrated well enough. But we do know that the advantages to moving to e-invoicing are priceless. So how can we do it? There are really 2 ways of going about it, proactive and passive. We've seen companies do it both ways over the years, and to be honest, unless you're a pretty big player and able to really have a lot of control and clout over your customers, probably what we've seen is that the passive adoption route seems to work best for most companies. It can take a little bit longer, but in the end, your customers will feel like they have a say in the matter, and they will be more receptive. So in essence, it makes this whole process more of a win-win. And in this graph, you can kind of get a more pictorial look of what this e-adoption looks like over time in working with customer invoicing. So you look at the blue bar, which is showing today, you might have 100% physical mail, 100% manual processing. And with kind of a phased approach, working with your customers to encourage them to move electronically, over time, you can move your customers to e-invoicing. And as more and more of your customers, of course, adopt e-invoicing, your savings goes up and up over time.